Hello everyone, this is Lana from South Florida. Welcome to my channel and let's check out what is blooming. There are a few things I would like to share with you guys. The few orchids that you see here were rewarded with the first place blue ribbon at the Boca Raton Orchid Society. I am belong to Boca Raton Orchid Society and we meet once a month, and sometimes they have American Orchid Society judges who comes and judges the orchids of the members, so anybody can bring their favorite orchids and see if they are good enough. I mean, I was so excited. This vanda was rewarded the blue ribbon first place, and she's absolutely gorgeous, fragrant. This is hybrid vanda lamellata, noi blue, and something else. She has a tag. I'm gonna check it out for you guys, but she has the beautiful blue lip, and there's grayish bluish markings on the sepals and petals, and beautiful fall spray of flowers. And she's been blooming quite a while. I would say she's been blooming for a month and she still won the reward. I am so proud of her. Beautiful vanda. Cherry babies on the background. They smell so good. I'm standing here and just inhaling all this yummy chocolatey smell. They've been blooming for a long time also. But let's see. So that's the ribbon, and that was a vanda lamellata noi blue and cross with Rinca stylis blue. Celestes blue. So this is the one, and this, okay, let's focus. This Oncidium, I've been waiting for it to bloom forever because they tend to give out spikes and it takes forever for them to bloom. This one has 11 flower spikes. And if you can see, I trimmed the leaves only because there were little spots and burns. When you take your orchid for the judging, you want to clean it up. Make sure there are no, like, you know, she had some burned out leaves, some brown leaves. That's my cherry baby plant. That's for example. So normally I would not trim it on daily basis, but if I take it for a show, then see some of the leaves been trimmed. Just clean them out, and so it's more presentable. That's her little ribbon, and it's a Oncidium suku margarita. Is that how you pronounce it? Maybe. But she's also fragrant and have these teeny tiny flowers. It's the beautiful sprays of flowers all around her. 11 spikes. Now, how long do I have her? For a couple years, 2-3 years. So I repotted her a while ago in this clay basket with my favorite mix. It's expanded clay pebbles and mixed with the charcoal and coconut husk, and she's doing pretty good. Oncidium likes bright sun but not direct sun, and they don't like soggy roots, so the media needs to be well drained. And because Oncidiums have very thin roots, they don't like to be dry either. So it's a very fine line. So these guys are pretty much under the roof eave, so I can control the water here pretty much. And this vanda, of course, is a bare roots. I just covered this with her roots with the moss for the show to make her look prettier. But she has a kikis. No, it's actually mama plant that lost her crown, and it's a kiki that is blooming. And the third one, winner, is this. How can I do this? This Dendrobium. I need to step back to show you guys. So the teeny tiny flowers arranged along the canes in a little pom-pom balls. Do I say it right? So come on. So this yellowish of the leaves, it just started happening yesterday, today, because it's normal for this plant to lose the leaves. So if you notice, none of the new canes have any flowers on them. The ones with the leaves, canes with the leaves, have no flowers. And the only canes that have lost their leaves for a while have all the flowers buds. And let's see, I'm gonna put this away. Let's see the name first. So it's a species, Dendrobium purpureum, variety alba. I also have pink one, but it's smaller and it has only one flower on it this year. And by the way, I have this Dendrobium since 2021 or 2020. Let me see, in this tag might say, it didn't say, oh yes, 2021. So it's rebloomed for me last year. I mean, it bloomed for me first time last year, but it was like 1 or 2 flower buds. And this year, I didn't count, but it's so cute. A bunch of them. And see all the flowers on the leafless canes. That's very normal. So the flowers are not open yet. Just a few, if you can see on this one, couple of them starting to open up. That's as much as they open. This little guy here is open. That's how they're gonna all look when they open up. And it looks like takes a while because we don't have a sun for a long time. So my vandas, my orchids, lots of them have flower spikes, but it takes much longer for them to open up because it's rainy, it's gloomy, no sun. So pretty much all of them closed, but couple right there are open. The rest of them are still closed. And such a cute flowers with the green tips. So this is Purpureum alba variety. Is such an unusual cute orchid plant. Get very long canes, so they can actually cascade. You can leave them alone, growing, cascading downwards. I tied them up because I didn't have room for them to cascade like this, so I just tied them up to the hook. And if I can step back and show you the whole thing. I don't know if we can see. Really small flowers. Really unusual plant. So it deserves the reward. So when I took it there, the leaves were not yellow. All those leaves were green, so it looked prettier. It's been a few days since the show. It's so hard. There we go. Maybe. Oh, don't fall. Come on, stand up straight. I want to see just different side of it, different view if we can. All right, another one is blooming. This is Shambour. She already starting to lose her flowers because she's been blooming for a long time, and I just didn't have chance to get to her because it's been raining and raining and raining. Such a beautiful. This is first time blooming for me, and I've had a video when I got this one. That was from the last spring. Was it Redlands Orchid Show? No, what we had in the spring, big show. I got her as a bare root, and then I attached her to this wooden basket. I think it was last spring. It didn't say that this is the tag. So it's not a year yet. Man, I need to check when I got her, but I feel like it's less than a year, and she grew these two canes, these two new canes. That these spotted leaves, that was original two canes that were spotted when I got them, and the spots are not through, just on the top, so I don't know what was it, but I keeping her away from the rest of the orchids, and the rest of the canes, the three new canes that I got since, look like I mean, no, this was there, and the two new I got, they don't have spots on the leaves. So the third one, one of the originals. So I hope this is just something topical, that she was exposed to something and she won't get it, she would not get them on the new canes. And what I potted here was a little bit of coconut husk there, just for her to get moist for her new roots to grow, and she got plenty of new roots there. So, and she bloomed. So it's a species. Okay, did we read the label? Beautiful copper color of the flowers, very curvy. The ducks coming from with the beautiful purple lip. Gorgeous. She's a little bit fragrant, but not today because it's gloomy and rainy, and I couldn't wait no longer till it's sunny and nice, because I'm going to work and then she will lose all her flowers this week. So it's Laelea, used to be Shambour, Ludimaniania, something like that. That's another beauty. Let's see here one more time, and I do want to show you that pink Dendrobium, the purpureum. Alright, not much happening here. What's happening here, the Dendrobiums, anosmums, going to lose their leaves, they're turning yellow, lots of them. That's pretty normal. That's what happens before they start getting their little flower buds and bloom, sometimes end of winter, beginning of spring. So losing the leaves, yellow leaves, it's very normal for this kind of Dendrobiums. And there she is. So she's much smaller. That's the Dendrobium purpureum with the purple flower. It said red on the tag, but they really look little purple pinkish. So you see also few flowers are open with a white spot in the middle. That's her tongue or a lip. And with the green tips, those buds are still closed. Just the one little pom-pom. But I love them. They're so unusual. So she's much smaller. She had very long canes that broke off. The two dry canes, those were original ones, and they broke, I don't know, transportation or just don't remember what happened. But I got actually kikis from her. I took those broken canes and put on the sphagnum moss and kept it moist, and she grew new kikis from the dry canes, not dry canes, broken canes, and she has a bunch of new grows there, same media, smaller pot. Let's check out her tag. It's a red variety, but she's purple. There is no red. It's always colored like this, but some why they call them red. And I show you her babies. Over here, look at my poncieras blooming. That's last year or year before poncieras. All right, so let me see. Gotta move a little bit. So see the two broken canes? That's from the pink Dendrobium purpureum. And they grew the new kikis. So I attached them little bit sphagnum moss on that fern plug. It's like, I don't know what it's made of, but some kind of fern tree or something. And see, it's growing the new roots right into that tree fern plug mount. And just tied it up with the fish line. And she has quite few kikis growing really strong, doing so well. Alright, what else can I show you? The Dendrobium over here. The green lantern still blooming. That's a very long-lasting flowers. Look at this baby. I need to tie it up. It look a little bit shaggy from all that rain. That's it. Look at this, 4 flowers. The flowers so waxy, hard, so that's why they last much longer than thin, silky flowers. I love it. Kind of greenish, lemonish, almost white petals, sepals, and this beautiful bright orange marks on a lip or on a tongue, on a lip. I'm losing it. Alright, you guys, this is gonna be a little bit shorter video because I do need to make another about my haul from the Tamiyami International show. I also only took a video of only displays, not the vendors. It was so much, so tight, so crowded. So at the end of my shopping, I just did the orchid displays, that's all. There are lots of videos, they're posted by other YouTubers with the vendors and all the shopping experience. But I do want to share my experience with the display because I got few orchids just looking at displays, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so many vendors, so many flowers, so many orchids everywhere. It's hard to make decision, like I want this, I want that. But when I saw a couple of things on display, I'm like, I want it. This is what I want. This is what I got. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk later.